Well, hello, welcome to Culture Tick. It's pub quiz time, it's Greg here, and today we're going to do 1980s films. A great decade, great fashion, and quite ridiculous films too. So if you like the 80s, give it a subscribe, give it a like, and we're about to crack into question number 1. In Die Hard, what is the name of the skyscraper? So pretty much where most of the movie takes place. Great Bruce Willis performance. Is the Christmas movie or not? That'll be the Nakatomi Plaza. So question number 2. In Back to the Future, what exact date does Marty McFly travel back to? So there's a few movies, it's a trilogy. But in the original, where does he first go back to with the DeLorean? November 5th, 1955. So question number 3. In Big Trouble in Little China, what is the name of Kurt Russell's character? Very charismatic, drives a pork chop express. It's all in the reflexes. And that would be good old Jack Burton. So Jack Burton, number 3. Number 4. In Field of Dreams, what is the whispered line Kevin Costner keeps hearing? It's a bit of a baseball movie, this. Now we're going right into the late 80s, just before Kevin Costner's big run. If you build it, he will come. Famous line. Question 5. What 89 movie popularized the phrase, be excellent to each other? There's a couple of these movies. And this was the first. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Question number 6. In The Untouchables, which actor played Al Capone? Bit of a stellar cast, this one. It won an Academy Award as well. Not for the actor that played Al Capone. Robert De Niro. One of his many great movies. Question 7. In Aliens, what 6 words does Ripley use to deliver her most famous line to the alien queen? So right near the end of the movie. What are those 6 words? Get away from her, you bitch! Great movie. Question 8. Which 80s fantasy film starred David Bowie, or Bowie as some say, as Jareth the Goblin King? Used to freak me out as a kid, this movie, but anyway, haven't seen it for a while. Labyrinth. So, question number 9. Which 81 movie features the line, snakes? Why did it have to be snakes? It's going all the way back to the early 80s now. Great action adventure. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana Jones movie. Question 10. Who plays Clubber Lang, Rocky's rival in Rocky III? Of course, there's many sequels to this movie, as well as the later ones, Creed. But in the third one, who's he fighting? Mr. T. Pity the fool. Question 11. In The Running Man, what stalker is armed with a hockey stick and razor-sharp blades? It's the first stalker in the movie. And that would be Sub-Zero. Now, Plane Zero. Question 12. Sorry. The fictional country Valverde first appeared in which 1980s Arnold Schwarzenegger film? I'll refrain from doing more Arnie impersonations. It's got a few movies, Valverde. First one, though, is Commando. Question 13. In Beetlejuice, how many times must you say Beetlejuice to summon him? So how many times? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. 3 times to be precise. So question 14. In The Shining, what phrase is repeatedly typed by Jack Torrance on his manuscript? What a amazing scene this is in the movie. It's a great Stanley Kubrick film, of course. Stephen King adaptation. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Freaky scene. Question 15. In Poltergeist, what phrase does little Carol Ann say when the ghosts arrive? So when she's looking at the TV. I found out recently Steven Spielberg wrote this film. They're here. Now, question 16. What 87 dystopian movie has the catchphrase, "I would buy that for $1"? So you hear it in the background on a TV a few times in the movie. Kind of ridiculous. RoboCop. Great movie, though. So, question 17. Who played parapsychologist Dr. Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters? The first one, the best of the bunch. Lots of great comedians in the movie. And one of them is Bill Murray. So, question number 18. In which vampire film does a shirtless saxophone-playing musician famously perform during a beach concert scene? Very iconic scene if you've seen it. A greased-up, shirtless, purple, skin-tight trouser wearing fella. And that movie is The Lost Boys. I think his name was Tim Capello, became iconic person after. Sorry. Question 19. In The Karate Kid, what movie does Daniel use to win the final match? So what special move does he pull out right at the end? That'll be the crane kick. And last one, question number 20. In Gremlins, what must you never do after midnight when caring for a mogwai? So there's a few rules if you ever get yourself a mogwai. But the third one, most famous, never feed it. So similar to me, just don't feed me rakia after midnight. But anyway, thank you for playing. Hope you did well. That was our 80s quiz. So like and subscribe if you're into the 80s. And let me know how you did in the comments. So goodbye. Thank you. See you next time. Plenty more to come. And Bok.